Microsoft just dropped new details about the PS5 version of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 during their October Dev Q&A, and before you hit pre-order, watch this first. A lot of players believe they're getting the same experience as PC or Xbox users, but that's not quite true. Let's go over everything you need to know before you buy based on what the developers confirmed this week. Let's start with the biggest update. There's no crossplay and no shared add-ons. PlayStation runs on its own isolated ecosystem, completely separate from Xbox and PC. That means none of your marketplace purchases, aircraft, or airports from other platforms will carry over. Because PS5 doesn't use Xbox authentication, it can't connect to your existing Microsoft Flight Simulator account. So if you've built a big hangar on PC or Xbox, you'll be starting from scratch on PlayStation. Next, the Dev Q&A confirmed that at launch, the only officially supported peripheral outside of the DualSense controller will be the Thrustmaster T-Flight HOTAS 4. Now, this isn't Microsoft's decision. It's up to Sony to certify hardware for native PS5 titles, so if you already own flight controls that are PS5 compatible, you should be safe. But if your hardware was designed for PC or Xbox, it won't work unless the manufacturer gets it Sony certified. We'll likely see more PS5 compatible flight gear from companies like Honeycomb, Turtle Beach, or Thrustmaster in 2026 and beyond, once their devices clear that certification process. The DualSense itself takes advantage of haptic feedback and the touchpad for cockpit interaction, which is a nice touch, but it's nowhere near the precision or immersion of a proper HOTAS or yoke setup. Now for the marketplace, this part confused a lot of people. At launch, it'll only include first-party aircraft and missions. Planes developed for Microsoft by Asobo and their contracted partners. That includes a default aircraft, plus the local legends and famous flyer series. So yes, you might see the indie build's A321 XLR since Microsoft commissioned that aircraft, but you won't see indie build's own A350 because that's their independent product. The team confirmed they'll gradually open up the marketplace to third-party developers starting in spring of 2026, once the PlayStation platform stabilizes. So for the first few months, PS5 pilots will be limited to default aircraft and official content only. On the bright side, performance should be roughly on par with the Xbox Series S and X. Expect smooth frame rates, fast load times, and those same breathtaking visuals thanks to the PS5's SSD and GPU. But remember, PS5 is a closed console environment. That means no external mods, no freeware add-ons, no SimConnect apps, and limited camera or graphics tweaks. It's designed to be plug and play, not endlessly customizable like a PC. Here's the truth. Full ecosystem parity will never happen. PlayStation will always be a curated version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. You'll still get incredible visuals and easy setup, but not the same flexibility or control that PC simmers enjoy. If you just want to explore the world and fly in a beautiful, stable sim, PS5 will absolutely deliver. But if you want the freedom to install mods, use external flight planners, or fly complex, study-level aircraft, the PC version is still the top-tier experience. So before you buy, keep this in mind. The PS5 version of MSFS 2024 is shaping up beautifully, but it's a simplified version compared to Xbox and especially PC. If you're fine with that, you'll still have an incredible experience, but if you expect third-party aircraft or mod support on day one, you might want to hold off a little longer. If this video helped you out, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification for weekly MSFS 2024 and DCS World news, tutorials, and reviews. I'm Sizzling Popcorn. See you up there in this next video.